Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And real quick, I want to talk about this particular film, and I'm going to try not to do any spoilers. If I think I'm going to go into spoiler territory, I'll definitely let you know so you can stop the video and go check this film out. This is one you can actually catch on YouTube as well. It is subtitled. It's from 1997, and it is, hopefully I can do this right, Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cure, put out by Criterion. I picked this up a few weeks ago, and I want to do a review on it right away, but I really had to stop and think about this film because it's a film that makes you think. I wasn't sure how I felt about this one. Did I like it? Did I not like it? And I really had to process a lot of things with this film. Now, there are some similarities, and I said very, very slim though, to Seven. There's a little bit of similarity there, but this is definitely its own kind of creature through and through. Now, right there, the cover seems pretty simple, right? It's just a picture of a flame. Seems simple enough, right? But that flame plays such a big part, big role in this film. Now, again, without spoiling anything, right off the bat, at this hotel, this gentleman has murdered a prostitute. The police have come, trying to find this gentleman, and they do find him in this air duct, basically, very early on in the film. Because he's the one who has committed the murder, but he is not our big baddie of the film. Now, like I said, this film basically, you find out who is involved with the murders very early on. And from there on, and you know what, we could say, stop the video right now. If you don't want to know any spoilers, you can check this out. Like I said, check it out on YouTube or pick it up on Criterion. But right now, just pause. Okay, if you're still here, you want to know a little bit more. So, basically, this film, this gentleman has practiced being able to hypnotize people. The power of suggestion. Hence, using this flame. You get people, look at this lighter that he has. And the thing that makes you think with this film, and why it really takes a lot to really think about, because it's all up to interpretation with this one. I've seen some people say, this guy, who's involved, he's like the devil incarnate. Some people just say this guy is just practice. Back in the day, the guy who created hypnotism, Mesmer, I believe his name was, this gentleman was basically practicing, trying to study up on that. And this guy's not, he's not really stable. So he's able to pick people who, and get them to unlock basically their deepest, darkest aggressions and things that they want to do. There's one particular scene that's, a practical effect, but it's done pretty effectively, and I'm not going to spoil it, of what it is. When you see the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But there's one scene that's kind of like, it makes you grimace just a little bit. It's probably the most brutal part of the film. It's not super brutal, but you're definitely going to know it when you see it. Now, this gentleman, he is locked up early on in the film. It's like a 2-hour film. And there are parts of me that want to say that they probably could have shed 10, 15 minutes off this film. But at the same time, thinking about it, to get where they had to go, you probably needed every little minute of this film to achieve that. And this, like I said, gentleman is like locked up early on. And the lead detective in this film, he's going through some personal things at home. His wife, I believe she's going through early stages of like dementia. So, he's going through a lot with his wife, and you could tell it's definitely taking a toll on him, with his work. He sinks himself into work to try to avoid his home life. So, in his interactions with this gentleman, he's trying to get the detective, like, hey, you know what, just, have a light. Do you have a flame I can use? Or, you have a cigarette, I can light my cigarette or something. He's definitely trying to play with the issues that the detective is going through as well. So it's kind of like the back and forth between these two gentlemen, and the detective he's definitely at his wit's end with this guy, because this guy is just keeping cool about everything. He knows the things that he has done. He has helped commit these murders without actually physically committing the murders himself. He is like leading these people to commit these heinous crimes. I will say that all the murders in the film kind of make sense. Why, how he's able to get these people to do these things. But there's one that doesn't kind of like doesn't really flow right for me. That doesn't really kind of like blend in with the rest. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go and spoil anything like that. But it all leads up to this climax that it's just kind of crazy. Like I did not see the ending to this film going the way that it went. Absolutely not. And it's interesting because it's gonna make you guess. Is this a supernatural film? Is there some kind of supernatural presence involved? Is this just a gentleman who's able to, he was able to perfect hypnotism and get these people to commit crimes that they would otherwise not commit? So it's a thinker. This film will definitely make you think. It's well acted. Like I said, it is subtitled, but you feel all the emotion. And this guy, the guy who's involved with this, the main baddie, this guy, he's such a scumbag, a complete and total scumbag. The way he's able to keep cool about things, and he's a terrible, terrible person through and through in this film. So yeah, Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Yeah, so that's why I'm not trying to pronounce all the names that are actually in the film too, because I will just butcher the ever living crap out of all the names. But definitely is one that will make you think. Definitely, pick this up on Criterion. It looks great too. Another bang up job, probably Criterion, but Cure from 1997. Like, subscribe, and comment if you chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care.